Hold on, this looks worse than it is. We have very few of these flakes or raindrops reaching the ground, and right now it does look like it's cold enough for a snowflake or two, but it is aloft. It's not hitting the ground, okay? So that round one is gone. We may see a couple of isolated sprinkles overnight tonight. Here's the low pressure. Tornadoes right now across portions of Missouri. We got blizzard warnings just to the north. We got winter storm warnings to the north of that. Flood watches and warnings out for much of the lower Great Lakes. This is going to be a big winter storm, but again, for us, it's not the snow or the ice. We're on the warm side, so we're watching for the heavy amounts of rainfall as that low tracks this way up towards Chicago. Again, it pulls the warm air in to northern Ohio. Let's go to our big board weather maps now. Track it, 35 degrees. I think temps will bottom out a degree or two lower than they are right now, and then they'll begin to rise toward dawn as some warmer air works its way in. East winds at 9. Dew points at 28 degrees. Akron's at 35. Again, we'll drop you another degree or two before the temps begin to rise. 38 the Cleveland high, morning start 31. A trace of snow for the season, 55.2. And again, that's 6 inches above normal. Above normal. If you want to track this latest winter storm, we are always on. We got county by county radar as the heavy rain moves our way. You can go on to newsnet5.com, home or office, and keep that rain within view at all times. There's tornado watches and warnings, severe thunderstorm watches. We're not expecting severe weather here, although some of you may hear some thunder. There's the low. Big area of snow from the western lakes all the way through the northern plains. Here comes the rain into our region. 1 to 2 inches, plus the snow melt, plus ice jams on the rivers. Those three factors will combine likely to form some pretty good flooding. Chagrin, Black River, Cuyahoga River, Grand River, you know where you are if you're in flood-prone areas. We'll be keeping a close eye out Thursday night and Friday morning. 34 tonight, cloudy skies, isolated rain showers. 46 tomorrow for Cleveland, rain likely. We've got that flood watch that kicks in during the afternoon. Rain could be heavy. 33 tonight for Akron, mainly cloudy with an isolated shower. Akron tomorrow, how about 50? Heavy rain, maybe thunder. Yeah, 50. It'll be brief. 46 for Hopkins tomorrow with rain. 43 Friday, rain changes to light snow. Light snow Saturday and Sunday in the 30s. Monday 35. Bring in the next 5 days. 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then dropping back down for next weekend. Plain Dealer forecast each weekday morning. It's a good read. Ted and Lee.
Thank you, Mark. In tonight's special assignment, sex offenders are still operating on a popular website for kids. A 5 on Your Side investigation netting the offenders uncovered dozens of them from Cuyahoga County alone. Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman's in the newsroom right now with an investigation that's already triggering action. Dwayne.
Sex offenders were supposed to be booted off of MySpace.com. That's what we were told, right? Wrong. Many of the offenders, including rapists, are still lurking, just waiting to chat. Meet Kurt Rotkovich. He's a convicted rapist and registered sex offender. You can find him right here on MySpace, the cool cyberspace meeting place where lots of kids like to go. Rotkovich's MySpace site seethes with sexual overtones and hints at violence. This is where Rotkovich lives, Lakewood.
I'm Dwayne Pullman with Channel 5. How you doing? Mr. Rotkovich.
Yeah.
Rotkovich, or Lord Phoenix K, is unique.
Tell me about the tattoos, man. What's that all about?
I'm really not interested.
Despite the screaming tattoos and intense body piercings, Rotkovich describes himself as shy.
Very private.
Very private? But then why would you put yourself on MySpace?
Because it's a good way to communicate with people out of state.
But what is Rotkovich doing on MySpace communicating at all? Just a few months ago, MySpace unveiled a sophisticated software package to locate and remove all sex offenders from its website. But the 5 on Your Side investigative team has been checking that claim, running the names of every registered sex offender in Cuyahoga County against the names of people who have MySpace pages. We found more than 80 registered sex offenders from Cuyahoga County, all of them using their real names, many with material that is sexual in nature, a point that has raised red flags at the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office.
If there's 80 plus that are using their real names, there's obviously more people under assumed names on the internet.
I went door to door.
I'm the investigative reporter with Channel 5.
Hi there.
You kid?
finding sex offenders still using MySpace.
I'm still on there, and they haven't kicked me off.
Kenneth Wilkinson is a registered sex offender convicted of having sex with a 14-year-old girl.
I read your page. It's some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Wilkinson says he started using MySpace to advertise his band.
Friendly violence.
Friendly Violence.
Yes.
Wilkinson's page is filled with vulgar posts.
I'm pretty sure that they're going to be like, well, this is pretty bad stuff, yeah.
But it's on your space.
Yeah, because some of my friends are kind of disgusting like that.
But who else is talking to Ken?
You talk to young girls on that at all?
No, I don't.
No.
Well, the thing is, they talk to me a little bit here and there, but it's like...
What do you do with that?
What do I do with that? I ignore it.
The Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department will not ignore it.
And if they're doing something inappropriate, we're going to find out and we're going to prosecute them.
After showing Chief Doug Burkhart what we uncovered, he announced the Sheriff's Department has launched a full-scale investigation into online activities by registered sex offenders.
I would say that this is going to be a very lengthy investigation.
Wilkinson says he's voluntarily taking himself off MySpace.
How soon do you think you'll do that, Ken?
Probably right away, actually.
Rotkovich didn't make that offer, but he may have no choice in the matter.
As far as MySpace, will you miss it if you're booted?
No,
Why not?
it's just a website. There's plenty of things on the internet to keep me occupied.
Now, we checked, and you guessed it, Mr. Wilkinson, who said he would take his web page down, well, that web page is up and running still. So does Mr. Rotkovich. He has his web page as well. We asked MySpace why sex offenders are still there. The company issued us a statement. If there are individuals you found on the site, they say, that you believe to be registered offenders, please send us their names and MySpace URLs so we can immediately cross-reference them with the newly developed National Sentinel Safe database and remove them from the community. Believe we've done one better. We're giving the names to authorities to deal with